Hello students, we are back here to start the class. Today, as I told you, we will be starting questions on complex numbers. I'll put the questions and I'll start answering also. If you know, you have to tell. And if you have any doubts, you can ask. This is the first question. A set of complex numbers is denoted by. There are 4 options. Which option do you think is the correct one? What is the definition of complex number? It is looking like A plus IB. Subhash said BD. Everyone is saying BD. I got 3 answers. Let us see. The A answer is, one said C. Look at the answer A, option A plus BI. A and B both are real numbers and I square is -1. So now you started saying A. A is the correct answer because complex number looks like A plus IB. Both A and B should be real numbers. In B, they said B is imaginary number. B is not imaginary number. B is imaginary part. A is real part. But A and B both are real numbers. So A is the correct answer. B is not correct because they said B is imaginary number. B is not imaginary number. B is imaginary part, but B will be a real number only. Like A, B also will be a real. Option C is wrong because I square is not 1. I square is -1. Some said even D. In this, they said I is -1. I square is -. Now, what about question number 2? What about now? Is my voice clear now? Or is it still breaking? Okay, yes, it's clear. Okay, some said question number 2 answer is A. But I'll say answer is not A. Answer is D. Why? They are saying X plus IY is a complex number. Okay, X plus IY is a complex number means non-real complex number. Non-real means it is not at all real. It's not at all real. Suppose if I say 3. 3 is real. 3 plus 0i. 3 is a real number. 3 plus 0i. So how will you say if x is 0, it will be real or non-real? First you understand the question. Okay, let us understand the question. What it is saying. It is saying x plus iy should be non-real. Non-real means not real. It is not real. Not real means, who is that coloring? Don't color the page like that. I have to block if you start coloring. I think F, J, F, F, I, F. Just type in the chat whatever you want. So they are saying x plus iy is not real. If you say x is equal to 0, okay, I will have iy. According to you, if you say x equal to 0, I have iy. So of course, yes, iy is not real number. It is imaginary number. Arpita, don't write anything on the board. But what happens if y also is 0? You just said x is 0. Correct. But if y is also 0, what will happen? There will be no iy also. Completely 0 will be there. And 0 is a real number. Did you understand what I mean? You said x equal to 0 is important for you. But y also can be 0. Both y and x can be 0. Then it becomes 0. Then it means real number. That's why don't say x is 0. Suppose if you say y is 0. Okay, if y is 0, what will happen? You will have x. It is a real number. You won't have iy till someone is drawing with yellow color, red color lines. I said, don't write anything on the board. The board will become very dirty and you can't see what I'm explaining. Don't write anything on the board. In the chat, you write. I can see what you're writing in the chat. So if you have y equal to 0, it will become x, which is a real number. So y equal to 0 is also not correct. X not equal to 0. Suppose if x is not equal to 0, you will have this 3. X is not 0, which is a real number. So I can't take real number. If y is not equal to 0, then it is correct. See, as far as y is not equal to 0, what will happen? X plus 3i, x plus 7i. It will be a complex number. It will be not real. It will be complex number. I think it's clear now. So the option is D.
Oh.
One second, I am seeing how to lock the board because you all are writing on the board and I am not able to write on the board. Hello, Prasanna?
Can you mute the Zoom?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yes, I have locked the board. Still someone writing? Still someone is writing on the board. Manu, don't write on the board. Yes, that's true. You are right. Many of them are disturbing the class. They are writing on the board continuously. And if you write on the board like this, we can't continue with the class. Just listen, that's all. Let's go to the third question. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. We have wasted a lot of time, so I'm pasting many questions at one time. And let us start doing quickly. Okay, what do you think the answer
You can start now. We have removed them.
Okay, thank you, Prasanna. What do you think the answer for third one will be? Z is given as I minus 1. What is Z bar? Okay, can you see the screen? I have put question number 3. If Z is given as I minus 1, what will be Z bar, the conjugate? Gausia is not able to see the screen. Now, Gausia, can you see? Yes, okay. Tell me the answer for question number 3. What will it be? Many are saying D, B, C. Jack said D, but Jack, don't write on the board. D, B, C. Okay, let us see what will be the correct answer is. Actually, Z, if you write properly, it is minus 1 plus I. Write minus 1 in the front. So Z bar will be minus 1, plus will change to minus I. So this is Z bar, and that is B. So B is the correct answer. A is not the correct answer. C is not the correct answer. Mahalakshmi is correct. So Jack, instead of writing on the board, concentrate, type on the chat and tell me the correct answer. B is the correct answer. Minus 1, minus I. Look at fourth one. X plus IY is purely imaginary number. If purely imaginary, only imaginary part. So what should be the answer? Fourth one. Many are saying A, D. D, I'm getting many. Imaginary means what? In X plus IY, only imaginary part should be there. Only this should be there. X should not be there. That means X should be 0, but Y should not be 0. That condition is very, very important. X should be 0, but Y should not be 0. And where we are having that? A. Then only you will have only imaginary part. Okay, let's go to fifth one. A plus IB form is the complex number. Actually, complex number means A plus IB. So they are asking you to write this one in A plus IB form. Do whatever you want, but you must get A plus IB form. Which one is the correct answer? Check out. Find out and tell me. No answer from anyone? What you have to do is 1 plus multiply 2I2 minus 2 plus I. Multiply this part. Simplify. Get it in A plus IB form. Someone gave the answer. Option B. Many are saying option B. Okay, let us see. 1 plus, when I multiply minus 2i with minus 2, I will get minus 4i. And 2i, when I multiply to I get 2i square. So 1 minus 4i, I square is minus 1. 1 minus 4i minus 2. So you are getting minus 1 minus 4i, which is not there in the option. So there is a mistake here. What is that mistake? There is a mistake in the question. The question has to be 1 plus 2i entirely has to be multiplied with minus 2 plus I. The whole 1 plus 2i, put it in brackets, has to be multiplied. Arpita said it's option C. Now if you multiply, what will you get? Minus 2 plus I minus 4i plus 2i square. Minus 2, Ammu is saying B. Minus 2 minus 3i, 2 is multiplied to minus 1. So minus 2 will be minus 4 minus 3i. Minus 4 minus 3i is present in option A. Kirtana said A. So that is correct. Now sixth. Z1 is given. Z2 is given. What is Z1 plus Z2? Find out. Many are saying D. Yes, D is the correct answer. Very good. What are you doing? Z1 is 3. Those who did not get, Z1 is 3 plus 2i. Z2 is 2 minus 3i. When you add Z1 and Z2, Z1 plus Z2 will be 3 plus 2, 5. 2 minus 3 minus 1i. 5 minus I. Option D is correct. See, you have written on the board and it is not getting erased. I have to open a new board now. Okay. So now the board is clean. Let's go to the next two questions. 7th and 8th. Look at question number 7. Z1 is given as 3 plus 2i. Z2 is given as 2 minus 3i. What is Z1 by Z2? Find out and tell me the answer. Arpita, what I said is Z1 is given as 3 plus 2i. Z2 is given as 2 minus 3i. You have to find Z1 by Z2. That means you have to take 3 plus 2i and divide by 2 minus 3i. What will be the answer? I'll start with the hint. I'll give you a hint. Whenever there is a division, you have to multiply numerator and denominator. Subhash said A. You have to multiply numerator and denominator both with conjugate of 2 minus 3i. Some said B. Conjugate of 2 minus 3i, you have to multiply with 2 plus 3i. 2 plus 3i up and down. And then tell me the answer. Don't guess. Don't guess the answer A, B, C, D. Do the sum and then tell. Arpita said D. But it's not correct. When you multiply, what will you have in the numerator? 6 plus 9i plus 4i plus 6i square. Denominator, what you will have? 4 minus 9i square. So, in the numerator 6 plus 13i, and then I square is minus 1, so minus 6 by 4 minus I square is minus 1, so plus 9. So 0 plus 13i by 13. That means 0 by 13 plus 13i by 13, which is 0 plus I. So the correct answer is 0 plus I. Option B. Answer is option B. Let's go to 8th. Z1 is 1 minus 3i. Z2 is 2 plus I. Find out what is Z1 bar plus Z2 bar. This is very easy. You can try. Mahalakshmi already did and she got C. Someone else is getting A. But the correct answer is C. See? All the students, you have to be like Mahalakshmi. She is not writing anything on the board. She is not chatting. She is not talking. She is completely concentrating. She is doing the sums and she got the correct answer also. Concentrate on the board, concentrate on doing the sums, concentrate on giving the answers first, not by guessing. So Z1 bar minus will become plus 1 plus 3i plus Z2 bar plus will become minus 2 minus I. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3i minus I is 2i. 3 plus 2i. This is how you get the answer. Yeah, now many said C. But first answer I got from Mahalakshmi, that to the correct answer. Okay. So next. Question number 9. Multiplicative inverse of x plus iy. Find out what could be the answer. What is multiplicative inverse? They're asking you multiplicative inverse of x plus iy. What you should multiply to get the answer 1? What is this? That is what they are asking. You will get this multiplicative inverse if you do 1 by x plus iy. Find out what is 1 by x plus iy, because 1 by x plus iy is not there in the options. You must get the answer which is there in the options. How will you find this 1 by x plus iy? What did I tell you just now? Division means what? What you should do? Multiply numerator and denominator with what? X minus iy. Here plus is there, so multiply with the minus in the middle. Conjugate. Multiply with the conjugate. Up and down. No, Ananya, it's not C. Numerator, you will get x minus iy. Yet, yes. Samrin, it is correct. B is the correct answer. Numerator x minus iy. Denominator a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square. But x minus iy by I square is minus 1. Always remember I square is minus 1. So it will become x square plus y square. Separated. X by x square plus y square is the real part, minus iy by x square plus y square is the imaginary part. And that you can see in option B. Let's go to question number 10. What is z minus z bar by 2i? Is it purely real? Is it purely imaginary? Is it 0 or purely imaginary? Or none of these? Find out. I'll give you a hint. To find out, take z as x plus iy. Take z bar as, or automatically it will be x minus iy. Z is x plus iy, z bar will be x minus iy. Put it in this and say what answer you will get. Amu, don't write on the board. You have to take z, then minus z bar x minus iy by 2i. So remove the brackets, minus x plus iy by 2i. X and x will cancel. 2 times iy by 2i. 2 cancels, I cancels, only y is left. No, Samrin. If only y is there, it has to be purely real. Gaushya, you are not able to hear me? Can you hear me now, Gaushya? Am I audible? Can you hear me, Gaushya? Hello, can you hear me? Okay, let's move on to the next question. I'm not seeing any reply from your side, so I'm moving on to the next question. I have put the next question here. Question number 11. Okay, Madhumita said yes. Fine. The conjugate of z is 1 by I minus 1. That means I don't know what is z, but I know the conjugate of z. I know what is z bar. 1 by I minus 1. I know it. Then what I have to find? I have to find the complex number z. Find out what is z. That means looking at z bar, you must say what is z. Find out what is z. Samrin, it's not C. What you have to do is take the z bar. First of all, write it as minus 1 plus I. Bring minus 1 in the front. And then because it is a division sum, always for division sum, what you have to do? Multiply up and down by conjugate of minus 1 plus I. Minus 1 minus I minus 1 minus I. You have to multiply like this. So now what will you get when you multiply? You will have minus 1 minus I. Denominator A square minus B square. This is what I have. Minus 1 minus I, minus 1 minus 1 when you are squaring, it will become plus 1. Minus of I square is minus 1. So it will become plus 1. That means you will have minus 1 minus I by 2. This is Z bar. Yeah, I'm doing. Gausha, I'm doing Z, question number 11. Z bar I got like this. So what will be the Z? In the middle, minus will change to plus. Minus 1 plus I by 2. This is Z. But this option is nowhere. A, B, C, D, nowhere it is option. So I must get the option which is there in the question. What I must do to get the option in the question? How will I find Z bar? How will I find Z? What I should do? This is taking long time. Now what I have to do? Again, I have to get either A, B, C, D. So do you remember one option which I gave you? Do you remember yesterday's formulas? Shortcut formulas. Do you remember? Yesterday I gave you one shortcut formula. What is that? If, I'll tell you if you don't remember. If Z is X plus IY, Z bar is X minus IY. When you add Z and Z bar, what you will get? Z plus Z bar, you will get 2X. Isn't it? If Z is X plus IY, Z bar is X minus IY. When you subtract Z and Z bar, what will you get? 2IY. If Z is X plus IY, Z bar is X minus IY, what will you get? Z into Z bar. You will get Z into Z bar as X square plus Y square. These are the formulas which I gave you yesterday in the shortcut formulas. You have to take one of them. One more formula I gave you. Do you remember? If Z is X plus IY, Z bar is X minus IY, mod of Z and mod of Z bar will be same. This also you can take. Any one you can take. Any one formula. This one or this one or this one or this one. You can use it. Okay. So now what to do? Coming to the question back. 11th question only I'm answering, Gausha. The conjugate is given as 1 by I minus 1. Z you have to find. You don't know Z. Suppose if option A is Z, we will think option A is Z. Then you take Z and Z bar and multiply. That means you are multiplying minus 1 by I plus 1 and multiply 1 by I minus 1. These two you are multiplying. So what I will get? Minus 1 by I square minus 1 square. That is minus 1 by I square is minus 1. Minus 1. I'm having minus 2. That is 1 by 2. Z and Z bar, when I'm multiplying, I'm getting 1 by 2. So I can say option A will be the correct answer. Option A will be the correct answer. This is how you have to find. Someone said Angel is saying B. B is not the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Let's go to question number 12. X plus IY power 1/3 is U plus IV. Then you have to tell what is X by U plus Y by V. What is X by U minus Y by V? Or what is X by U plus Y by V? You will get. Or none of these you will get. Which one is the correct? Slowly the questions are becoming difficult. So don't guess, do it. X plus IY raised to 1/3, power 1/3 is U plus IV. So I can write X plus IY will be U plus IV power 3 whole cube. So if you use A plus B whole cube formula, what is A plus B whole cube formula? A cube plus 3A square B plus 3A B square plus B cube. This side I'll write X plus IY only, no change. Now what we will write? U cube. I will take I outside, 3U square V. Then I square is minus 1. So minus 3UV square. I cube, if you remember yesterday I told you, I cube is I square into I. Minus 1 into I minus I V cube. So what I will do here, the real part is U cube minus 3UV square. This is real part. And imaginary part which has I, it is 3U square V minus V cube. So what can I say? I will compare real parts. I will compare imaginary parts. X is U cube minus 3UV square. Y is 3U square V minus V cube. I will take U common. U square minus 3V square. I will take V common, 3U square minus V square. X by U will be U square minus 3V square. Y by V will be 3U square minus V square. Now I have to add these two and check. Subtract these two and check which option will be correct. First, I will add X by U and Y by V and see. If I add, what I will get? U square minus 3V square and 3U square minus V square I'm adding. So I'm getting 4U square. Arpita said A. Okay. 4U square minus 4V square. I will pull out common 4. Yes, Arpita, you are correct. So option A is correct because x by u plus y by v is giving 4 into u square minus v square. So when I started doing the problem, after some time, if you get some hint, if you think you know it, you can do very fast and tell me the answer like Arpita did. See how Arpita, she is listening carefully. She is following my steps and she is going faster than me. And she got the correct answer. Yeah, Darshu also, A is correct. So I am doing slowly for those who can't do. But those who can do, like Darshu, Samrin, Arpita, you can take my hint. You can go very fast. You need not wait for me. Okay, question number 13. Additive inverse of 1 minus I. What is additive inverse, first of all? 1 minus I is there. Additive inverse means if you add something, you must get 0. Kirtana said C. Let us see whether we are correct or not. Additive inverse means to 1 minus I, if you add something, you must get 0. That is additive inverse. So what is the additive inverse? 0 minus 1 plus I. Darshu B, Madhu A. So additive inverse will be minus 1 plus I. Minus 1 plus I. C is the answer. That means Kirtana, who told first, is correct. Samrin, you are also correct. C is the correct answer. Minus 1 plus I is the additive inverse. Okay, I'll put the next question. If you will listen carefully,
charge koda.
concentrate, we can do many
Charger.
sums. Mute yourself, don't unmute. Mute it. This is question number 14. Z plus Z bar is not 0. If and only if. When Z plus Z bar will not be 0. Find out. Z plus Z bar will not be 0 if real part is not 0. See, you will have real and imaginary. This is Z. What is Z bar? A minus IB. If you add Z and Z bar, Z plus Z bar, this will cancel. You will have 2A. Z plus Z bar should not be 0. That means A should not be 0. That means real part should not be 0. Real part of Z, A, should not be 0. Option A is correct. Now I will put some questions on the board. Actually, these are homework questions. You can do them now also. As far as possible, we have only 2 minutes time. I'm putting the questions on the board. Whatever you can do now, you do it. Otherwise, take it as homework. 15, 16, 17. Try these. Meanwhile, I'll put remaining. One second, I'll show you the question 15 again. After pasting this, yeah. See question number 15 again. Basically, I'm giving this as homework on the board. Tomorrow, I'll ask you how many of you got the correct answers. We will see. At present, in today's class, I felt Darshu is a good boy of all. All of you try to be like that. Kirtana also good. Samrin also good. From 15 to 30 total, I'm giving you as homework. Try these 15 to 30. Okay, see you tomorrow.